What's up, everybody? Ebert42 here, back with some more Madden 16 MUT coin making tips. Most feared promo started today. Wanted to hand out the hot tips to you guys on what to do on the first weekend to make yourself some coins. So hop on over into the marketplace for you. Been doing some work for the last hour to see what I should be telling you guys. And see, I bought some collectibles. I've been bidding on a lot of collectibles. See, these elite ones are going for pretty cheap. 5, 3.2, 6.1, 5, 5, 6, 5. You know, hopped out, missed a couple of them. But we see I bought quite a few of these 5.4, 5, 2.5. Pretty cheap ones, right? That one went for really cheap. Players, you can see I did some bidding on those, and some of those went for cheap. But a lot of these cards are selling for a ton of coins. If we head over to my auctions, see I sold a lot of the gold ones for 3.9, a lot of the elite ones for 7.9. And then I got rid of, flipped some bronze badges that I had from before at 1.9. So that's what I did in the last hour. Made about 88,000 coins doing that. Have these other items up to bid on. A lot of these I got from my bundle pull. If you guys want to check that out, I'll put the link down below for you. You can see what I pulled in my bundle. But in order to flip these guys, head on over to the auction house, do a sort by collectible, go down to program, go to most feared. It's right here on the left. Bam. And then what I've been doing is you got to check what their buy nows are. These are really fluctuating. It's the first weekend. It's Friday. The hype on this is real right now. Everything is going down. That's my prediction. The elite players, the gold players, all the collectibles, everything will go down. Some of these collectibles were really cheap today, and they're going to rise a little bit going into tonight. And then tomorrow there'll be a bunch of packs opened up because it's Saturday. People have the day off. They might release some limited edition cards. You know, when that happens, a bunch of more bundles are going to get opened and prices are going to plummet on all of these things. So don't hold on to any of this stuff. If you have it, sell it. Get rid of it. That's my recommendation. We can see these are still selling, you know, 7.4 up to 7.8. We've been sitting here for a little while and none of these have sold, which is the alarming thing. We see time left. There's a lot of people bidding on these. There's a lot of cheap collectibles out there that I think even the people that need them are bidding on these, and they're not doing a lot of buy nows. But with that being said, you can still flip these. You saw I flipped like 8 of these. So I'll be in here doing some more of this. See, these are selling for about 7.5. So anything that I could buy at 6K or less, I would definitely pick up and get it listed right away. That's going to be key with these items, is you don't want to hold on to any of these overnight. So before you go to bed, whatever the market's at, list them a couple hundred below that and get rid of them. Same thing goes for the golds. The market on these has already dropped. You guys saw what I sold some of those for at 3.9, and we can see the market, boom, is down a little bit on that. There's a lot of 3.7s in there. We're seeing if we can still get these sold at 3.9. Once they expire, we will drop the price on these a little bit. Hoping they go up slightly into the evening, like I said, as less people open up bundles. That one we're not going to buy. But we see they hit, you know, 4K, 4.4. So these might even jump up to like 4.5 later on tonight. But I don't imagine these are going to get over 5K ever. And I do imagine that they'll come down tomorrow afternoon. So the players, if we go sort by players, are going for like 20K for the gold players. See, these are up 27, 23. They were at about 22 earlier. If you want to look for snipes in here, go sort by style, so you can see more of the guys that are available. If you want to see even more, you could sort by team, and that might be the best way to get your snipes in. We see the lowest on any of these 22s, 23s. So these guys you can definitely, if you find some cheap ones, you see there's some cheap bids going on a couple of these. If you can pick any of these up, You can flip those tonight, make some coins. I do imagine that these guys are going to stay at least 10K at the minimum because of the sets that they go into. We're going to go take a look at those in a moment for you guys. The elites in this set will be dropping in value incredibly as more packs get open, more of the sets get completed, and more of these elites hit the market. Right now, the driving price on a lot of these is that they go into the Dawkins set, and people are still trying to do that. So that's why the cheapest ones are still, 70, 80K. And some of these are just really nice cards. The Amukamura, I know a lot of people are interested in. The Matthews people are going to be interested in. The Davis, as well as the Mac, and the Lacey people like those. But this Marshall, people are going to be interested in those. I want to get me some of this Mac. 99 pursuit, 93 hit power, most food. Brandon Marshall. Again, these players, they enrage, turns into a much better player for Halloween weekend and Friday the 13th. There's 2 Friday the 13th. There'll be one in November and another one, I believe it was March, but it'll be in the springtime. So you'll get them on the weekend, the Halloween weekend, and then November 13th as well. And then it'll be a while before they enrage again. The silvers are all still going for about 1,000, I believe, is the cheapest. So they're up at 2K now, sneaking up towards a little more than that. If we check MUT head real quick on these guys, a lot of those elites are going for like 140. The Mac is at like 350. The Marshall's at like 340. A lot of the golds are going for like 25. The Vic is up at 35. We head on over to page 2. So MUT head, I'm just sorting by program most feared. Yeah, most of these silvers are 2.5, 6. Dre Archer is at 2.7 on here. This is a card that I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure you should sell it right now. If you have one, you should probably get rid of it because the price on these will probably come down. However, the price on it might spike a bunch when it's enraged. So keep that in mind. It was at 20K earlier and it's gone up to 26. But keep an eye on it. It's going to max out at some point. Try to sell then if you can, and then pick another one up later when it's on its way down, like tomorrow. So all of these cards in general, I think will get cheaper on Saturday. And then when these packs go away, some of these cards will come back up in price. So if we go look at the store, these are available for another 2 days, almost 3 days. So we'll be able to get them Saturday morning of 2 full days after that. So Sunday, Monday morning, they'll go away. So we'll probably get new packs at the beginning of the week next week. And all those most feared players will probably go up slightly while the new packs are out. But I'm expecting another most feared bundle and pack after that. And all the players will come down even more in price during those second ones. So the last thing I wanted to go look at, quick shout out to Swag420 Blazeboy in the chat. I did pull packs. If you go check out my YouTube page, my pack pull video is up on there. We're doing a quick coin analysis of these for you guys. So the trick or treat, if you guys are in the collectible or in the MUT reward program, you got one of the keys. So you'll do one of these. Everyone I've talked to has been getting like 150, 250 quick sells. Not very good, so I would not suggest doing the locksmith. Even without that being said, I would say don't do these. These gold collectibles I showed you were going for between 3,000 and 4,000, and you can get a key that goes in here, and you're probably going to get a quick sell for 200, which sucks. You might get some sort of pack, which you can buy a pro pack for 7,500. If you could sell both those for 8K, that's kind of a wash. Or you might get a collectible, but you just put 2 collectibles in, so you're going to lose the price of one. So don't do this. You're going to almost lose money every time you do the locksmith. The DC trade-in, I have mixed feelings about this. If you could get in on this early, it might be worth it. You consider if you had 100, you could get one of those players like Adrian Peterson or Patrick Peterson. I want to say those guys are going for like 150, 100. So if you get a gold player, it's probably worth it, but you're probably going to get a collectible or a silver player. And this pack's only going to be worth, you know, 5,000-6,000. Whereas I think putting these draft champion badges towards the players is going to get you more money. So I wouldn't do that unless you have 25 and you don't want to get 100 because you're done playing draft champions. That'd be the only way I'd do that. So the silver, any 5 collectibles and get 1 silver player. So the math on this quick, those collectibles, let's say they're at 3,000. They've come down a little bit. It's still 15K to put 5 of those into here, and the silver players are going for 2K. So it's not worth it. Don't troll for like a Dre Archer. Just go buy him if you want one. The golds, you need 5 elite collectibles, and we saw those are selling for like 7K, and 5 gold collectibles that are selling for, let's say they drop down to 3K. Well, 5 times 7, we got 35, and 5 times 3 is 15. So we're looking at 46 for the first 2. 5 silver players, those are 2,000, so that's another 10. So, lost my math here. 56K to earn 1 player, that's worth about 20K. So you're going to lose money if you do this as well. So I wouldn't do any of these sets so far. The elite one, you need 10 collectibles and 10 gold players. These players are all going for 20K, so that's 200,000. And then these collectibles, you need 1 of each, and these ones are all going for 3, so there's 15. So that's 215, and these ones are going for, let's say 7. 7 times 5 is 235, so it's 250K to do this set. And these players, there's only 1 of them worth more than that. So actually, you're going to lose money if you do any of these. So I would say sell your players right now. These players, like I said, have to come down in price in order to balance out with the rewards for these sets. That's what's kind of driving this right now. People are going for this Dawkins, and once a couple more of him come out and his price goes down, you know, all these elites are going to start to go down. All the stuff that goes in here should go down. And once that comes down, we'll have to come back and reevaluate all of these sets. But like I said, I don't think that's going to happen this weekend. I don't think any of those will be worth it. I think you should sell all those cards this weekend and maybe look at doing any of these sets if you want on the second release of Most Feared items. That's barring that these things don't tank super hard on Saturday. So if you're watching the video on YouTube, make sure you check my prices with the prices that are actually in the auction house. As I showed you, just head over into here, sort by collectible program Most Feared, and then go check out what those collectibles are going for, and then go check out what the players are going for as well. I do anticipate, like I said, everything dropping. So there's going to be a critical point that once all these things drop below, it'll probably be worth doing to get some of those sets. But you know, as we saw with BCA, it really took a while for that to happen, and during most of the promo hype, it wasn't going on. So so that's gonna do it for you guys for the fire tips for the auction house weekend 1 MUT 16 coin tips. I'll probably do another one of these videos next week during week 1 to kind of let you know what's going on. We're probably going to be looking at buying during that week and then selling on the weekend while everyone is enraged. I know that was a trick that a lot of people used last year that worked pretty well, so we might get in on that a little bit. But promo time, guys, that means coin making times. We made hundreds of thousands during BCA to get us from 400K up to the million that we're at. We also added a lot of awesome players to our squad during that time, such as Andre Reed, the whole O-line over here on the left side. We picked up Barnage. We picked up Brooks and Williams and Hayward. Harrison, I believe, as well. So we did a lot of work during BCA. Now it is most feared. We're looking to do all that same awesome work over again to make all these coins so you can stack your team up. The market overall is at a low point right now, so I'm probably going to be looking at spending some of these coins tomorrow afternoon, Saturday afternoon, trying to upgrade my squad. Jo did a sweet 2 million coin spending spree, built an awesome 89 overall team for it, so that's pretty sweet. So if you guys haven't checked him out, go check out his YouTube page. I'm going to link it below for you guys. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching in Twitch, I will throw it in the Twitch chat. So big heart for everyone stopping by, checking me out. Go give me a follow on Twitter at Ebert_42. I will tweet whenever I'm going live for pack openings, gameplay, coin tips, stuff like that. Check me out on Twitch if you're watching on YouTube at twitch.tv/Ebert42. Go live every Thursday at 6 o'clock with coin tips, and randomly on the weekends and weeknights to do some head-to-head play and some hot coin tips like this one for you guys. So again, big heart, thanks for stopping by, and we will catch you guys next time.